So, I just went to the Philippines not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was amazing. But,
Just for vacation, or?
yeah, every now and then you gotta just...
Yeah, totally.
And that's what it was. It was the first experience in Manila.
Really?
Yeah, I landed at like 2 in the morning. Down the plane. Oh, look, there's someone that kind of looks like me. Oh, he happens to be American. Oh, he's from Vegas. Oh, we're good. And we're just trying to get to the airport.
Okay.
So, after they were like, the terminals aren't open. Have to take a taxi. Well, we don't want to get
Right.
All right, cool. Well, I got a guy. He'll take you to the other charges. It takes us. This place, and I think the hotel.
The fucking kidnap?
Walk in, and I should know something right. Shack that lived in. On the left was a smaller shack that 100 people lived in.
Shit.
In the middle is like this marble, like godlike place. You walk in,
my God.
and there's just like. Oh, cool, we're in the lounge, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna get beer, I'm gonna get some peanuts, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna eat, maybe some fire movies, it'll be good. Remember that scene from, it's gonna be good. A scene with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, when Chris Tucker goes into the massage parlor and the girls with the numbers, it was like that. So everybody's asshole just sitting there. And it's hot, it's like 2 million degrees out there.
No shit.
So these girls are sitting there and they have little sticky numbers looking like they're waiting on the Price is Right to start. And I sit down, and then it was like they all said,
They smelled the money
right.
in the pocket.
They're like, oh, we don't have too many of your color around here. We know you're American.
Wait, I'm
Come here. I was like,
oh my God.
I'm like, what do you want to order? And I kept looking at him saying, he was like, I'll take a beer. I was like, you just he looked at me and he's like, what do you want? Water in a bottle, please. Only after an hour and a half, the taxi. I was like, dude, we got it. They're like not here for the girls. They're like here to make sure it's all good.
Yeah.
I was like, look, pull out. Brought them the bill. It was like 3,000 pesos, which is $100 for a beer.
Damn.
Or I was just like, oh man, my first. Cool.
Really go uphill from there.
Right. It started bad. So then I forget. Get there, and I had been talking like, I was like, I'm going out there, I'm doing it big. Yeah.
You do it right.
And so one girl just started frantically just writing me on Facebook, hey, you need to answer me. No, don't do anything.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Here, did my family? Told me you were coming to the Philippines. Told me you were going to Serbia. Oh, what's the problem? Am I endangered? She's like, man, all the terrorists live. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. This is great. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, that's like right? Terrorist base are.
Oh,
I was
shit,
like, oh man, this sucks. I get on Facebook and I kind of freaking out. But okay, I don't want to sit.
By a taxi or
right.
something.
She was like, oh, don't worry, I don't live far from the airport. 5-minute ride. We're all good. Just get your stuff and come out. No. You're going to come into the terminal, or at least be stopped by the guards so that I know you're cool. Oh, wait. Let's have a little conversation right now. Do you... Well, before I get off the plane starts. And the runway is not a runway. It's a flat piece of land that's covered in and I'm on the old, like, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom prop airplane.
Yeah.
And you can see the rivets. There's not even that sheet of plastic for the glass. The glass you can actually open up and get air.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, this is great. Flying around, and finally I'm going to be coming through the cockpit in the plane. The hell are you doing? Cockpit door flies open. Like, they didn't even lock it. It was just open.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, we have a bull on the runway. We can't land. So we have it on autopilot circle until we're out of fuel in the next 30 minutes. Oh, and, it'll be so what for the cow.
Bull on the fucking runway.
They found some local kid, and the kid came in there and started slapping the bull on the ass. I was like, get off the runway. And the bull moves and plane lands. I looked at him like, bastard. I get my stuff, and this girl's sitting there. I hadn't seen her, but apparently she saw me get off the plane. Wow, this is really. Airport is about as big as my room. It's
a
tiny.
Little building, right?
And it's not even it's the size of this room. It's just like a little outhouse. So, I get out there. I'm happy to see her. Hitting the little trike. It's a modified motorcycle. It's not even a trike. It's just a motorcycle where they welded another wheel on the side of the back wheel, and then they put a cab on it. I was like, wow, this really is really cool. So, we get in there, like, they fit 9 people in each one. 4 of them. She had called her entire family.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of these little cab things, and they have, like, the operators riding it. There's, like, 3 little kids in front of him, between him and the handlebars, and there's, like, me and her. My mom is sitting on one leg, her sister's sitting on my other leg. She's got, like, 2 people on her legs, and we're picking up strangers. And finally, we make it to her place. And I'm sitting here looking, and we're in the middle of the road. And I'm like, well, at least we know they're here, so there's got to be some stability in the buildings here. They're known for building shit things.
Right.
What they do.
Yeah, there's an earthquake, you might not die.
Right, you might not die. You might could live. And so there's like a row of shops, and I'm thinking, and she looks at me, she's like, oh, get yourself. And she's like, oh, my house. Where are you going to go? Down this gully. And it looks like where all the sewage runs off of the street.
Shit.
Down this gully, in between the trees. There's like rock farm. And I'm like, what the hell? You have a bunch of fighting chickens here. And she's like, no, we gotta keep going. So I'm like, there's nothing. There's streams. There's sewage or what? They're just there. It smells like ammonia everywhere.
why did you go to this particular area?
I was just like, I've never been there. We gotta see the house. So I go and like her.
Yeah.
And it looks like they took whatever they could find and nailed it. And said, there's the house. The house is probably half. And it's her kid. A little divider, and they use like so I'm like, all right, cool. Where's my bed? She's like, well, you're in here. And I'm like, where? She's like, right here. You're just gonna sleep on your side, and I'll sleep on this side, and we'll have the kid between us. And I was like, well, I was okay with that. It takes a lot to like rattle me. And the terrorists didn't rattle me. The people freaking out that I'm there didn't rattle me. What rattled me was I had to take a shower. Being on a plane for 20 something hours.
You're funky.
I was stinky and I was grimy. I was to the point where I was scratching and I was like having black shit under my nails.
Oh shit!
I went outside. I was like, "Hey, where's your shower?" She's like, "What?" I said, "What do you mean, Hawaii?" She's like, "Here." She handed me a picture. There's a like ballot, like trash can, plastic trash can. She's like, "What you do is dip the pitcher, get yourself wet, lather up, dip the pitcher, and rinse off." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And it's ice cold. There is no hot water.
Yeah, see, like I'm a city boy. Like I couldn't handle that.
I did it, dude, and I was like, "Well, there's no curtains. You're never naked." I'm trying to figure out how to wash my junk because there's like little kids coming. And I'm like, this is gonna look really weird. Do it real quick. And I was like, okay. So then I'm like a little unnerved. About an hour and a half later.
Hell no, there's no plumbing there.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to whip out the thumb and find a corner. What's the business? So she finally tells me, she's like, "Oh yeah, we have a comfort room." She goes, "Oh, where you go and you get comfortable?" And I was like, "Well, I'm in some discomfort right now. I have about 10 pounds to lose. I'm sorry, 20 kilos." And she goes, "Okay," so she shows me this. And there's like things on the floor. It's just wind blows and it lifts up. Like, okay, cool. So I see half of it. No, like reservoir though.
Right.
There's no fleshy feeling. Like, well, okay, that's great. I was like, oh, now I gotta go squish squash. That's cute. I was like, alright, cool. So I decided to hold it for the rest of the day. The next day we went to
thank God.
So, as usual in Asia, they charge you for toilet paper. So I was like, you know what? I didn't even go to the bathroom. I've been holding it so long, I couldn't go. And I was in like the comfortable. There was air conditioning. It was nice perfume.
You're
doors.
You're just all backed up.
I was sitting there. They're like, "Do you want to eat?" I was like, "No."
I don't even want to sit down right now.
I was like, I just want to be left.
Yeah. Oh man.
So I finally, I'm wide awake because I'm still. So for me, it's like 4 in the afternoon the day before. And then I'm gonna squeeze some more after that. Went in there and I must have like squeezed until I popped the blood. I mean, I was seeing dots and shit. So finally, I was just like, I ran out. I got the toilet paper. I ran into a functional problem. You can't flush the toilet paper.
Oh right. Oh my God.
So I have this wad of nasty toilet paper, and I'm sitting here going, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? The wind blows, and a plastic bag.
Oh man.